The bloodstains were strange.
Okay, so hello everybody. I'm gonna be honest. It may not seem like it, but it has been 2 weeks since I sat down and played this game. I had really wanted to finish this first mystery labyrinth before I went on my vacation, but I just couldn't. I got so frustrated during the last one because it's so much harder than the first one, so I didn't. And I'd be lying if I said I remembered everything. So we'll see how this goes. But I also learned that apparently during the fight scenes with the phantoms, you could jump over the words. Like, since when? Apparently I don't pay enough attention to things, and my reading comprehension skills are not great. Sorry. But I know it now, so hopefully it'll go better. I'm pretty sure we still have one more of the burning trees left to go through, like one of the locked rooms to solve, and I think I saved the hardest one for last, so thanks past me for that, because I have no idea. But anyway, yeah, let's get into it. I want to solve this mystery. I don't know anything that's going on, so yep. Anyway, also I love Halara. That's all I need to say. She's like one of my favorite characters now. That's it.
The length of the nails driven into the upper and lower body were different.
Okay. Oh yes, this is the one inside the office where the guy was sitting up.
The nails on the upper half didn't penetrate all the way through the body. But the nails on the lower half went all the way through and into the floor.
Yes.
That was how the lower half could be secured, while the upper half could still be moved around.
Sure was tricky, but you managed to solve the mystery behind it.
I was glad for a little bit of a recap there. Can I talk to Halara, my favorite girl? The mansion study was quite an elaborate locked room.
Except...
Yeah, but what we know so far isn't enough to pinpoint who the culprit is. Calm down. We're only part way through the labyrinth. Even if we solve everything at the last second, it's still solved. I mean, she has a point. Like, a solve is a solve, a pass is a pass, right? Me with my driver's test that I literally just took at the age of 28. Passed by the skin of my teeth, but you know what? A pass is a pass, and it was the thing I have been...
Looks like we finally made it to the treasure chest.
Sorry, I'm going off on a tangent. I'm like, I've been putting off taking my driver's test for over 11 years because of anxiety, and I finally did it, and I passed by the skin of my teeth. So you know what? A pass is a pass. You can do it. You can overcome. Just gotta... Sometimes you have to face those fears head on, you know?
Speaking of, don't you think that whoever worked the hardest should get to open it?
Then it's certainly not you. Oh, we did this already.
Of course.
We did this at the...
This is probably another clue leading to the culprit. I'm not sure how we use it.
I think this was part of the last video. I could be wrong. Listen, it's been over 2 weeks. I've been on vacation since then. I've slept 14 hours last night. I'm like...
Still, it must be used for something. Hold on to it for now.
The jet lag was so real. Oh, jeez. Scared me. So we did 3.
Let's solve the rest.
No, we did 4. We have to do 3.
Right.
I forget which one that is. But I think it was... I was like, it's the hardest one. I'm gonna do it last. Which is kind of stupid of me. Now that I think about it. Especially since I stopped playing for 2 weeks.
The third locked room was a murder that happened 1 month ago in the art gallery storage in Yuma district.
Yeah, it's the hardest one. It's the art gallery.
Pictures and paint were scattered all around the spot where a woman was boom killed. If you think you're up for it, Then let's solve this thing.
Okay, I don't really have a choice.
Are you going to the third locked room?
Yeah, anything to get away from your twitching form. Ugh, I hate the dolls. They scare the bejesus out of me. I'm a big chicken, let's be honest. Ew. Oh, it went already. So scared right now.
Did we get stuck inside a locked room again?
Yeah, this is the 4th time Shinigami get with the program.
This was the corpse that was discovered by that worshipper and the art gallery employee. At the time of discovery, the door was locked and the key was nailed to a doll inside the room. Aside from the door, the only other entrance is the window, but it opens just enough to fit a finger in. The frame itself is too small for even a child to squeeze through. How did the culprit vanish from here?
Yuma? I don't know. Where did the culprit flee from? Girl? Oh god. I'm so scared. Okay, so let's try to think about it. They didn't flee from the door, right? I doubt it. Okay, that... The spots I can pick are the window. What other spot can I pick? Is it either the window or the door? Yeah, so either the window or the door. That's all I can pick. I think it has to be the door, right?
Here. I think the culprit could have only escaped from here, but...
Nothing's happening. Maybe you made a mistake, Master.
No, that can't be right. It's impossible for anyone to squeeze through that window. They could have only gotten out through the door. I'm sure the culprit had the key and locked the door from the outside after committing the crime.
The culprit just used a copy of the key. Would that really be considered a locked room mystery?
I mean, she has a point, but how else would this work?
Well, there are only 2 keys to the storage space, and the design makes them impossible to duplicate. I learned that thanks to you, Halara.
One of the keys is always carried by that one employee. It was used when the body was first discovered, right? And the only other key was nailed through a doll onto a painting. So, it is a locked room mystery! Right? Right? Oh, that's totally it.
I see. I suppose you could call it that. Hey, Yuma. Can you go check outside of that window?
Oh, just like before.
Before?
Well, yeah, she doesn't remember anything.
Yeah, you made me do the same thing in the real world when we were investigating this place.
I see. Then the answer has already been confirmed. Very well. This locked room is solved.
Please help me, Halara, please.
Huh? Wait, did you already solve this mystery?
You haven't?
No, please don't look at me like that.
How about you go and check outside the window? Then even you will see.
Oh, it unlocked. Looks like you can go outside.
Alright, let's go see.
Wait. Oh. You walk a little bit faster, Yuma. What the heck?
Hey, didn't you already check this in the real world? Why do it again?
Just to be sure, because also it's been a few weeks and I don't remember anything.
Halara told me to check it twice. There must be an important clue outside that window.
Hey! Maybe the culprit threw the key in through the window. That way, the key would be found inside. Well, how about that theory?
What's happening?
Is this the storage key?
Which means...
Because of the culprit, what happened to the key?
This one's a freebie!
Is it?
I was right! Just toss it in there, Master!
The culprit threw the key inside? Is that really the right answer? Did the culprit throw the key in from the window?
I don't know.
Master, hurry up and throw the key!
Do I say yes? Yes?
This is the answer! Oh, it's still coming down!
Ah, I knew it. Not the right answer. Okay, I wanted to check. Right.
Master, hurry up and throw the key!
I got confused because she's shouting at me.
Your footing's crumbling away! You're gonna fall!
I already did fall because I threw it in.
That's the right answer?
How? Didn't the culprit throw the key in there? That's why the key was found inside, right?
No, the crime scene wouldn't end up like that if we threw it in. The key was nailed to a painting. That's not possible if you just throw it into the room.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah. What's wrong with me?
But if the culprit didn't throw it in there, how is the key left in the room?
Not a single clue, unless he could materialize himself through walls like that guy that was abducting the children. I don't know.
If you can't nail the key after throwing it...
Oh, we're gonna fall again. What the heck? We actually did fall.
You're back.
Laura just like, hey.
The key vanished.
I love her.
The key is in my hand.
Ooh, and he's holding a doll too. Sorry, I can't deal with the dolls in creepy situations.
Master, you got the doll and nail!
I see. So you're supposed to recreate the locked room in the same way the culprit did.
How am I supposed to do that? I have no idea how they did it.
Try it out. Doing so will create a new path.
Yeah, I'm gonna solve this.
Good luck, Master!
Am I supposed to remember where it was nailed to? Because that'll be a big problem. Recreate the locked room. Okay.
You have to recreate the culprit's locked room mystery. First, do something about that doll.
I am supposed to select a spot. Oh my god. Where did... Help me, Shinigami. Help me.
Just recreate what you deduced earlier.
How am I supposed to do that? It's been weeks.
Follow the steps the culprit took to create the locked room mystery and check those locations.
I don't remember. I don't remember where this doll was. What's this doll? Okay, so door. Here. Was the doll right here? Wall with the window. No, the doll was not there. Doll. No. The doll over here? How could the doll be here? It was in the wall, right? I don't remember. Help me, Halara, please.
Use everything you know and recreate the locked room. You should already have the answer. All that's left is to follow the steps one at a time. It's that simple.
Okay, thank you for making me feel stupid. Can I look at my solution keys or no? No, I can't. Okay, I'm just gonna start guessing.
All right. First, take the painting.
Oh, it was right. Prop the painting against the wall next to the window. Nail the key to the painting. Nail the doll to the painting. Was this propped up?
Wait, it's too early for that step. There are other things you have to do before standing it up.
Please help me, Halara.
The key will be nailed to the painting at the end, but you must nail something else on before that.
Okay, so the doll first. Okay, yeah, I'm losing my life. Okay, we all know. I'm already gonna get such an abysmal score on this labyrinth, I don't even care anymore.
The culprit nailed the doll onto the painting. Next, both were stood up at a certain location.
Where were they stood up? Bro, I don't remember. They... Here? They over here?
Why are you standing it up there? Consider the process one more time.
I'm sorry.
You need to do something else to the painting first. Think about where it could be placed and interacted with.
Stop making me feel so stupid.
The painting was stood up facing the window. Now the part with the pierced doll is right next to the window.
Did somebody else put it? I'm so confused. No, that doesn't make any sense.
After that,
After that, what? I don't know. I'm just gonna click on everything.
Hey, there's more stuff to do in this room. I'm getting bored.
Leave me alone, Shinigami. Remember.
Hey, there's
Shut up, Shinigami. What else is there to do?
Hey.
Wrong too. Hello, I am bad at this game, but that's okay, because we're gonna have fun.
then the culprit went outside. The door was locked, and they went to the other side of the storage room.
The doll is right here at the window.
I can see the painting and doll through the window, but I can barely fit my hand through the gap.
The doll's got a nail in it, but the problem is that key in your hand, Master.
Yeah, the culprit took the key and then...
Thrown it in through the window, no. Nailed to the painting with the doll. Hung on a nail. Stuck in the doll. This one?
No.
Ugh,
Think about the state the corpse was in at the time of discovery.
I don't remember.
The key wasn't just hanging on it. What's the next step?
Yeah, that's true. It wasn't. It was nailed onto it. Duh.
The culprit nailed the key to the painting along with the doll from outside the window. Finally...
Knocked the painting toward the room. Pulled out the nail stuck in the doll. Nothing else was necessary. Well, obviously something else was necessary. Did they knock the painting down? Were there 2 nails in the doll? I don't remember. See, I'm so sorry. This is my own fault because I don't remember. Wasn't the paint, was it propped up? I don't remember. Was it? Doll didn't have 2 nails, right?
Huh? You're pulling it out?
I thought it meant the one in her head.
I'm pretty sure there were 2 nails stuck on there. You're really gonna pull one out?
I push the painting into the room. It completes the locked room mystery. This is how the culprit did it.
Okay.
It took some time, but you've reached the truth behind this locked room.
Thanks for telling me I'm a little bit of a dum-dum, Halara. I still love you, though.
Throwing the key through the window would be obvious. So to mislead us into thinking that was impossible, the key was nailed to a painting which was then pushed over.
It's one thing for an amateur, but a detective wouldn't be tricked by this.
Seriously, only amateurs would get fooled by... Wait, you mean me?
We're reaching the end of this mystery labyrinth because I'm ready to get out of here.
Hey, a treasure chest! Who's gonna open this one? We should let the meanest one of us open it.
Okay.
How would you decide that?
Like this. I'm the meanest. Let's check out this treasure. Huh?
There's nothing in there.
What's wrong?
It's empty.
What do you mean it's empty?
Huh? Why? After all we went through to solve this locked room.
This must mean solving the third locked room mystery doesn't necessarily bring us any closer to the ultimate truth.
That's
Why?
terrible. I suddenly feel so tired.
We can't call it quits. We gotta keep going.
So this room had nothing to do with the bigger picture? Why? Then why is it there? Why make me go crazy?
That's it for all the locked rooms. We make a pretty good team. Don't you think so?
Well, what do we do from here?
Heck if I know.
I see. The way forward is clear. It must be due to solving all of the locked room mysteries. Now let's go.
Right.
Again, I gotta ask. Who's supposed to be the protagonist here?
Me, clearly. Let's go. I don't want to be around these flying dolls anymore. Realization of... Oh, Q is like a question. I remember.
This place is creepy.
Don't be afraid to roll the dice. You must keep pursuing the truth. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction. Isn't that right?
Yes.
Don't walk any faster. Is it one of the church members? What is this? Oh, these are the church members in here? What is this?
Is this some dungeon?
What is the meaning of this? Let me out of here.
Yes, Mr. Hypno. Seriously, look at him. He looks like a hypno.
Let me out! I'll kill your ass in the name of God!
Okay.
I have nothing to do with the case.
I'm not the culprit! Let me go!
Am I supposed to pick who to let go?
Wow, they're all here.
So now we must pick out the true culprit of this case.
Now? Help me, Laura, please. Please, hold my hand.
The true culprit.
Yuma, You solved all the locked room mysteries before you made it here. You should have all the clues and evidence you need to accuse the culprit.
Yes, but I don't know who.
To be honest, when I first met you, I thought you were rather pitiful.
Thank you.
You sure are honest.
But my opinion of you has improved. These mysteries have brought you closer to becoming a true detective.
We have her approval. I feel so happy.
Now,
Sorry.
tie up all the loose ends and prove that I am not mistaken about you.
Well, you might be a little mistaken, Halara. Please don't look.
With your logic, anything is possible.
Oh, but that's cute though.
Alright, I'll try.
Ooh, somebody's guilty. My heart's pounding.
Who's the culprit? Figure it out and hit him with a dramatic finger point. Make the right choice and you'll reveal a new truth. Can I look at my solution keys? Can I read them again, please? Please? Who is the nail man? I mean, my first instinct is Mr. Hypno.
The nail man?
Can I look at my solution keys? No.
I'm not the culprit. I'm not the nail man.
How can I be the nail man?
Okay, so we try to think of it. This guy, he was always the first one at the scene. He's a nail man fanatic. Seems too obvious. I don't think it's this guy. But then again, it could be, right?
I'm not the nail man.
I don't think it's her. No, though. I think it's the priest. Like, that's what my
culprit?
That's what my gut says, but I really could be wrong because it's been so long, and like that's my own fault for not being able to finish the game before I left, but not the game. I mean like this labyrinth before I left, but I wanted to pick him just because he creeps me out.
I'm not the nail man.
I'm trying to think back on all of the locked rooms. So they were done pretty expertly for the most part. Like I don't think so the nun, she is like driven by her anger, right? So I don't think it's her. I don't think it's the worshiper because that seems too obvious. He's like always at the first of the scene and like yeah, that's pretty damning evidence, but he also admits that he's like a fanatic kind of dude.
I'm not the culprit.
I'm gonna guess.
The culprit is you, Father.
Was I right?
What? That's an absolutely...
Oh, not this guy. I hate this guy.
Ridiculous thing to say.
Him again? Why won't he just give up?
So I must be right if he's showing up, right? Like, it must be the priest.
You're saying the priest, a man of the cloth, is the culprit? That's impossible.
So I looked it up and I know he's not Todd Habercorn, but he really does sound like him.
How dare you spew such nonsense?
Right! Do not make baseless accusations.
Seriously, put up a picture of a hypno right next to this guy. And that's all you'll see.
The culprit has to be someone else.
Yuma, can I leave this to you?
I suppose. I don't know if I'm gonna be very good at it, because clearly I'm trash at these, but let's see.
It's not a baseless accusation. You're the only one who could possibly be the culprit.
Master You're acting like a real detective. Go on and boom kill him.
All right, here we go. Ones with access to incinerate.
I'm a man of the cloth.
Good for you.
It's total blasphemy.
That's not what you just said.
That's it.
How do I jump?
The first one to discover the bodies. The mailman is the worshiper.
Say,
So, the nailman isn't the worshiper. It's the priest, right?
Yeah.
There's no doubt. We just have to find a way to prove it. How do I jump?
I'm a man of the cloth.
For you.
It's total blasphemy. I'm not the mailman.
Only clergy members have access to this one. It's this one. How do I jump?
The first one to discover the bodies. The mailman is the worshiper.
Hello? Why did I do that? It took me too long.
say,
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. It took me too long.
I'm a man of the cloth.
Good for you.
It's total blasphemy. I am not the mailman. That's it. The first one to discover the bodies. The mailman is the worshiper. This is the truth.
Okay.
The rope ladder used in the clock tower's locked room was found in the incinerator, which only clergy can access. The worshiper may be a regular churchgoer, but he's no clergy member. So he's no longer a suspect.
Shut up! Shut up! Ridiculous!
I jump. Burnt rope remains. Victims cause of death in the secret cult.
A member of the church is the culprit? Even so, I am not the culprit.
I jump.
There are others working for the church. Yes, there's the servant. The servant must be the nailman. The servant was able to commit the crimes.
Wasn't.
To be eliminated as a suspect.
So he said the servant is able to do the crime. This one. So it has to be this one. It has to be a thin person.
Discover a rope ladder.
Okay, I think I know what to do. Except I don't know how to jump. There are other staff besides the priest, though. Looks like he plans to have the servant take the fall now. But the servant isn't the nailman. It's impossible for him to commit one of the crimes. Because he's... Then, focus on proving that next. Take another look at the solution keys and think it through.
A member of the church is the culprit? Even so,
Oh, that's how I jump.
There are others working for the church.
Yes, that's true.
Yes, there's the servant. The servant must be the nailman. The servant was able to commit the crime.
Oh, I can crouch.
Slash through this mystery.
I think I'm getting the okay, I know what to do now next time.
Climbing up to the underground casino's window with only nails for footing would require considerable agility. Judging by the size of the window, there's no way someone of his size could have committed the crime.
No, no! Absolute lies!
Public information. Okay, let's just listen to what he has to say. The nun.
She's thin and also works at the church. The nun was absolutely able to commit the crimes. It's not like she's afraid of heights. She used the nails to climb. And you know she's always saying, I'll kill your ass in the name of God. It's clear she's the ruthless soul.
Okay. The nailman has to be a member of the clergy and thin. If that's all, doesn't the nun also fit the bill?
But
She's not the nailman though. I can prove it. Okay, let's look at the... Okay. Non-public information. The victims of the serial killings were all strangled, but the cause of death was not publicized. The fishing line was used in the locked room mystery of the mansion's study. The key's placement implies that only someone with the full use of their arms could have fashioned the room. Mansion's floor plan and photo of the locked room mystery. Okay, I don't need to know. Is it... Is it this one? Key's placement implies that only someone with full use of their arms. I'm gonna click this one for now.
The nun must be the culprit. She's thin and also works at the church. The nun was absolutely able to commit the crimes. It's not like she's afraid of heights. She used the nails to climb. And you know she's always saying, I'll kill your ass in the name of God. It's clear she's the ruthless soul.
That's all. Doesn't the nun also fit the bill? Can I prove it? I don't remember much about her. Okay, let's see.
The nun must be the culprit. She's thin and also works at the church. The nun was absolutely able to commit the crimes. It's not like
Okay,
she's
so I think
afraid
I
of
need to
heights.
refute that. The first thing he
She
says,
used the nails to climb.
right? Because all the other
You know
things.
she's always saying, I'll kill your ass in the name of God. It's clear she's the ruthless soul.
Okay, I think I know what I need to do. I'm sorry, this is taking me so long. I'm unsure.
The nun must be the culprit. She's thin and also works at the church. The nun was absolutely able to commit the crimes. This is the truth.
Okay, yeah.
in the mansion study's locked room, the culprit tossed the key behind the corpse with perfect aim. With her dominant hand injured, the nun couldn't have done that, which means she's not the culprit.
Oh yeah, she's in a cast. Okay. I think I'm getting the hang of it, okay? I'm getting a little bit better.
It's not the churchgoer, the servants, or the nun. There's only one option left. Father, it's you. You are the nail man.
Hey, say something quick. Otherwise, they'll pin me as the culprit.
Well,
He looks kind of weak.
Ah, you're useless. I am a priest in service to God.
Uh-oh.
I am not the nail man.
Yes, you are.
What god would make you this ugly?
Oh my god.
All your proof is nothing but fantasy. You don't have a single piece of hard evidence.
Hard evidence?
But Master, you do! It's easy.
Based on the facts, the priest must be the culprit. The decisive evidence that proves it is... I don't know. What do I do? What do I do?
Laura, help me.
What?
A detective must always prioritize solving a case.
Thank you for your ever-present help.
Listen, a detective isn't an arbiter of justice. Unraveling a case is top priority, even with questionable methods. What do you mean? In short, you must get them to confess. Use everything in your arsenal, even if it requires bluffing.
Ooh.
Use everything?
Don't hesitate to use anything that might give you an advantage. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction. Always remember that.
A bluff? In other words, I should just claim I have solid evidence. But what could I use as a bluff?
I don't know. What could I use as a bluff? We've never had to bluff before. I don't know. I'm gonna listen to what he says and then go through the
Enough with your stupid fantasies. Everything you say is nothing but a fantasy. Do you have any proof? Did you find my fingerprints? Did you find my blood? Of course there's no evidence. Because I'm not the culprit.
That's true.
I guess we don't have any hard evidence that proves the priest is the culprit, but
Yeah, that's
it's
right.
just like Halara said. Use whatever you have. Bluff if you have to. Even a bluff, huh? If I use that one thing, then maybe... Let's see. Okay. The clock tower murder case report. Report considering suspicious footprints. There were suspicious footprints facing the wall in the grassy area behind the clock tower. Apparently made by dress shoes, though nothing further could be determined. Past murders. This information was obtained from the church worshipper who knew about the past Nailman murders. Nail in the painting. A nail is driven into the portrait, perhaps in place of the doll. This one?
Enough with your stupid fantasies. Everything you say is nothing but a fantasy. Do you have any proof? find my fingerprints?
That one, okay. But what about those footprints? We don't know who they belong to, but maybe you could use them.
Yeah.
Since this is evidence of the criminals, the evidence the criminals left behind, I should be able to use it. What is that one?
Your stupid fantasies. Everything you say is nothing but a fantasy. Do you have any proof? Did you find my fingerprints? Did you find my blood? Of course there's no evidence.
Oh, I have to do that one, right?
I'm not the culprit.
Sorry. Sorry, that's my fault.
It's true.
Enough with your stupid fantasies. Everything you say is nothing but a fantasy. Do you have any proof? Culprit. Did you find my fingerprints? Did you find my blood? Of course there's no evidence. This is the truth.
Okay, I got it. Sometimes I need to listen to it a few times, I'm sorry.
You left clear evidence at the clock tower's crime scene.
He's sweating because he's like, no, I'm bluffing, but...
There were footprints left under the window in the mud. When we inspected them, we found out they perfectly match your footprints.
Impossible. I already burned those shoes in the incinerator.
Ooh. There he goes, he admitted it.
You gave yourself away.
I swear, I only enacted justice in the name of God.
Ugh. I hate those people. I'm sorry. I hate the people who are like, oh, in the name of God, I'm a horrible human being. I kill people and I hate on people. Like, no. Like, stop perverting the name of God. Like, I hate those people the most. Like, oh, I'm just doing it because God told me to, or because, like, I'm doing it in the... No. That's not... No, I hate it. I hate it so much. Like, no, that's not... Ugh.
Looks like it worked. Good job, Yuma. Thanks.
Karnai Ward is rotten to the core. To save it, someone had to get their hands dirty. Those slain were the evil incarnate that harm others. That's why the people asked the mailmen to kill them. Evil must be punished. And so, I strangled them, made them suffer.
Ugh. I hate everything about this guy and his ideals or whatever. Ugh. Everything about it is disgusting.
All I did was slay evil.
If someone hates somebody bad enough, they give that name to the nailman.
No reason to kill somebody. Nothing will justify it.
And this priest went around killing those people as the nailman.
The urban legend offered targets for murder.
A priest is supposed to be the voice of God, but he went around killing people because someone wanted them dead. What is awesome?
Okay.
It's terrible. It's insane to think that he'd kill people for a reason like that.
That could be said about all murders. Insane people kill for insane reasons.
What's the point?
Anyway, you did it, Yuma. My expectations of you weren't wrong after all.
Is it finally over? Huh, nothing's happening. But last time...
Yeah, the soul of the true culprit who created this mystery labyrinth should appear.
Why isn't it?
And since it didn't, it looks like this isn't over yet.
What do you mean? I'm gonna cry.
Huh? It's not over?
There are still mysteries related to the mailman killings within this mystery labyrinth.
But we solved all of the locked rooms and discovered the true identity of the mailman. Was I wrong? But the priest even confessed to it.
Calm down, Yuma. There's no need to panic. If the nailman's identity is exposed and all mysteries are yet to be solved, then most likely someone else's agenda is involved in this string of killings.
Who?
Someone else's agenda?
Meaning the nailman didn't work alone.
Ooh.
You mean there's another culprit? But...
Yuma, if you consider yourself to be a detective, you must see the truth through to the very end.
Okay, I can do it with your strength, Halara.
No mystery concludes with a dead end. There is nothing we detectives cannot solve.
Oh. All right.
Look, her strength gave him strength. I love her. I love them. Just everything. I love it.
We have to review these killings from a different perspective.
Oh, here we go. We're going back in. When will this mystery labyrinth end? Never. That's what it seems like. We're back here.
Out of the 4 locked rooms, if any of them were hiding a mysterious secret, it would be the room that's obviously different from the others.
Different?
Master, I get the feeling you want my help. Isn't that right? That's what you want, right?
Wiggling.
Oh, fine. I can't say no to you when you're so helpless like that. Okay, Master, lay it all out.
Help me. Help me.
Good luck.
Right on, Master Trainee. Halara will recognize your skills one of these days. She already does. She gave me a pat on the shoulder. Not a bad deduction. There's still more to be solved. Don't ease up now. Okay, do I go to all of these? First locked room. Second. Is it the third one? The art gallery? I hate these. Last time it really tripped me up because it was... Ugh. Sometimes they're a little... I guess they don't translate very well.
Let's work together as a team.
This locked room is different from the others because of the victims. This to her.
Twirling, twirling.
The back of the female's corpse head had blunt force trauma. I don't know, like I get confused. For cause of death? Oh, yeah. I'm right. E. A.
Go, go, go!
Okay. Do I have to do this for all four, or is it this one? It is this one.
A new path's opened up. It seems to be a hidden passage. If so, then the truth should be somewhere down there. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh goodness. Alright, let's. Like, is there a second? Like, clearly there's a second person, but who? Okay. I got scared for a second.
I see. So the cause of death for the victim at the art gallery storage is the only one that's different.
Right. The victims in the other locked rooms were all strangled to death. All had strangulation marks and scratches, defensive wounds. The victim in the third locked room had strangulation marks, but no signs of resisting. There's also evidence of blunt trauma to the head, which can be considered the fatal blow.
The marks could have been made after the victim died, so as to appear as if strangulation was the cause of death. The real cause of death is blunt force trauma.
Okay. But how could there have been a second person inside the locked room? Maybe there wasn't, though. Maybe she was killed before and her body was brought in there? I don't know.
Here's another obstacle, but it's likely to be an insignificant one.
Yeah, it looks kind of ridiculous. I'm sorry. What the heck is this?
Yuma, let's solve this mystery and move on.
Right.
Why was the cause of death made to look like strangulation? Coincidence, the work of the priest, work of a copycat. One? I don't think it's coincidence or the work of the priest.
Right here.
Right? I don't know. It has to be, right? Because the other two don't make any sense.
The strangulation was faked to imply this crime had the same perpetrator as the other three incidents. By making the crime scene as similar as possible, it appeared like the mailman was responsible for an unrelated murder.
Wait, so
Which means this was a copycat crime.
the art gallery wasn't the priest. Interesting. So it wasn't the priest in— hold on, I'm gonna stop for a second. It wasn't the priest in the art gallery. Like, that one was the most different out of all of them. There were fewer dolls and all those things. So that was done. It wasn't done by the priest at all. It was done by somebody else. Fascinating.
Among the string of mailman killings, there could be some that were done by copycat criminals.
That has to be why the mystery labyrinth still remains, even after discovering the mailman's identity.
Because that one specific one wasn't done by the nailman.
So who is the copycat criminal?
I don't know.
Indeed, we need to uncover this imposter's identity.
All right.
Who is the copycat killer?
You're accusing me of being the copycat criminal? What the hell? I'll kill your ass!
I'm sorry, what? Why is the child here? Why is the child here? No way! Get the heck out of here.
No, it's not me.
I told you already. I have nothing to do with this.
Is it the boy?
You're accusing.
What if I click? What if I do? Oh my god. No, okay. I had to figure it. I had to assume. Okay, so it's not the boy.
The culprit can only be the copycat by having info about the other crime scenes. So it has to be that person.
Oh. Okay, I know who. Okay. I'm sorry. Like, what if it was? That would have been like shocking if a child did it. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, small child.
I told you already.
You are the copycat criminal.
Huh? Me? What are you talking about? I told you all about the Nailman, and even cooperated with your investigation. And now you think I'm a murderer? Are you fucking kidding me? This is crazy. Your investigation isn't worth shit.
Oh god, it's terrifying.
Dust! You fell!
It would have been crazy if it was the child. I'm so sorry, small child. I don't believe all children are evil. I had to guess it. Alright, we'll listen to what he says and then look at the keys.
Why accuse me of being the culprit?
This is fun.
I was just first on the scene. Why do you think I'm a copycat criminal? It could have all been the Nailman. The cause of death was just different each time, yeah? Even if there was a copycat criminal, why is it me?
Okay, I know what I need to do.
The servant could be the copycat. The nurse could be the copycat. Anyone could have done it.
True. Okay, I think I know which one I need to do. I need to find the key though. The Nailman incident was the talk of the town, so couldn't anyone be the copycat killer?
Except,
But in order to copy the crime, you would need to know the details of the case. Were those details widely known? Let's check the solution keys. Like the other victims, there were signs of strangulation, but no wounds from resisting, and signs of blunt force trauma to the back of the head. Throat mark caused by strangulation. There are also string marks on the back of the neck. Non-public information. Has to be this one.
Why accuse me of being the culprit? I was just first on the scene. Why do you think I'm a copycat criminal? It could have all been the Nailman. The cause of death was just different each time, yeah? Even if there was a copycat criminal, why is it me?
Okay, I think I need to do that one that he just said.
The servant could be the copycat. The nurse could be the copycat. Anyone could have done it.
Okay.
Say,
except,
Why accuse me of being the culprit? I was just first on the scene. Why do you think I'm a copycat criminal? It could have all been the Nailman. The cause of death is just different each time, yeah?
No?
I knew it.
Change in the cause of death is no coincidence. It's because it was done by a copycat. Hey, Master, according to this solution key, the cause of death for each victim wasn't made public. The copycat tried to cover up the cause of death, right? Why would they do that?
In that case,
Because they had seen the bodies. And only one of the suspects could have done that. Okay. Sorry.
Why accuse me of being the culprit?
How much do you have left?
I was just first on
Sorry,
the
I
scene.
thought there was.
Why do you think I'm a copycat criminal? It could have all been the Nailman. The cause of death is just different each time, yeah? Even if there was a copycat criminal, why is it me? The servant could be the copycat. The nun could be the copycat.
Oopsie.
Anyone could have done it.
Did it too soon. Okay.
This mystery.
The cause of death in the art gallery was blunt force trauma, faked as a strangling to resemble the Nailman's MO. But the murders all being strangulations wasn't made public right away. The only ones who knew that were those who actually set foot on the crime scenes. That includes the Nailman himself, the peacekeepers, and the first eyewitnesses on the scene. Which means you could have committed the murder in the art gallery.
Master, after him! Beat some sense into that sensitive, nonsensical phantom!
The what?
For the first on the scene to also be the culprit is rather cliche.
It is.
he was always suspicious, but because the real Nailman was someone else, I didn't connect the dots. He was fascinated by the Nailman, and by studying him, he eventually knew more about him than anyone else. Ultimately, he became the Nailman.
It's ironic that he exposed his own crime by knowing too much about the other ones.
Master, the truth is right there! My radar is banging like crazy!
Banging?
Go away! I won't let you! You have the truth!
Looks like we've arrived at the final stage.
If we make him submit, we'll completely solve the mystery labyrinth! Master, don't let your guard down!
Yeah.
Alrighty. Let's do it. Let's get out of here. Been in here forever. Oh, jeez. What buttons do I press for this again? Oh no.
Let's do this, Master!
You will never destroy this fort! Damn you! Stop it! Shut up! Damn this! Stop with your lies! Everything was done by the Nail Man! I'm not the culprit! How dare you accuse me when you have no proof? You didn't even check the crime scenes back then! You're wrong! Huh? Come on!
Thanks to Halara's forte, we were able to see what each crime scene looked like at that time.
My power allows me to see the moment the first witness saw the crime scene. Not the culprit, not the victim, but how it appeared when a third party first entered.
We used post-cognition to gather all the evidence.
Time to act!
Wrong! Shut up! Stop it! Get away from me! Damn it! Why you? Get away from me! Get away! Get away! Who cares if you use post-cognition? You only saw what I saw as the first person on scene! No clue will help lead you to the culprit! You're never gonna find the culprit! What you saw is only what I saw the moment the corpse was discovered!
In person? No. On public. Evidence found related to the murder in the art gallery. No, it's shit.
Halara's post-cognition showed us that the paint can at the gallery storage entrance had been knocked over. And according to the art gallery staff member's testimony, that was your doing. You went into the crime scene first, and the art gallery employee behind you noticed you knocking over the paint can. But Halara's post-cognition only shows the scene when the corpse is first discovered. So if you were the first person to find the body, the scene before the paint can fell over would have been recreated. But it wasn't. The paint can had already been knocked over when the corpse was discovered.
So the third person was the art gallery person.
That means the first person to find the corpse was the art gallery staff member, not you. The reason you didn't count as the first person to find it is because you're the culprit.
This is the truth of the case.
So that's it, right? I can get out of here.
Master, finish him! Shove all your evidence into the solution blade and slash as hard as you can!
Oh gosh. I'm gonna fail. Abysmally going to fail. Okay. Kanai Ward urban legend, the mysterious nailman. Incidents caused by the nailman. Man nails down the court. Where did the culprit leave the room from? I can't properly. It's too sensitive. Okay, let me. I'm trying to click the vent. Gosh. Why can't I? Oh my god! I just this. Oh, see this. What did the culprit use to climb the wall? The culprit tied to the vent. That's the okay, what did where did the culprit pass the line through glass? Back of the this one, I don't remember. This is copycat. All right. Woohoo! Finally, it's done. It's done.
Step right up, step right up! A series of locked room murders based on an urban legend. Will we discover the true identity of the Nailman? Truth bombs are about to be dropped. Time for the deduction denouement.
To solve the mystery of this string of events, we have to know who the Nailman is first. The Nailman is an urban legend of Kanai Ward. We write down the name of someone we want dead, and drive a nail through it and a doll to a tree behind the church. And the Nailman will kill that person for you with a countless number of nails.
A string of murders exactly like that urban legend began half a year ago.
All of the crime scenes featured a corpse and dolls nailed down within a locked room. The first murder happened 6 months ago at a secret club in Kamasaki district.
The victim was none other than the geezer who owned the place, and the cause of death was strangulation. I heard the buy-in to place a bet was pretty steep, and cheating was rampant, so it was obviously a scummy place.
key to the door was inside of a glass. And the vent that connects outside looked too high for escape to be possible.
But the culprit used the nails driven into the wall as footholds to climb.
Ew, it's so disturbing.
The proof? Why, the nails that were bent downward.
The vent was not screwed down at the time of the murder, so it could easily be removed and used as an escape route. The second murder happened 3 months ago. It was at a mansion near Yuma district.
The victim was some real estate agent who lived there, and the cause of death was again strangulation. He made a lot of money through shady real estate deals, so of course someone would be out to get him.
The door to the crime scene was the only possible entrance. But the key to that door was underneath the nailed-down victim. After the culprit escaped, some sort of trick was used to get the key back into the room.
A fishing line passed from the vent through the eye socket of the doll and propped up the upper body of the corpse. All that was left was to exit the room, lock it, throw the key in from the vent, and boom! You got yourself a locked room mystery!
The key was tossed under the victim from the vent, and once the fishing line was retrieved, the corpse's upper body fell over, completing the crime scene.
The nails on the upper body didn't pierce through completely, so it wasn't nailed down at all.
The third murder happened 1 month ago in an art gallery storage room in Yuma district.
The skank's cause of death was blunt force trauma.
Why do you have to use that language though, Shinigami? Can you not?
She was a pretty lady who let her looks get to her head, and she got boom killed.
The key to the storage room was nailed to a painting through a doll. Another trick was used to get the key back inside the room here.
The painting with the doll nailed to it was propped up against the window, and then the culprit left the room. They nailed the key to the painting through the window, knocked it over, and bam! All done!
Those are the truths behind the past 3 cases. Now, there's been another murder at the clock tower in Kanai Ward.
The woman's cause of death was strangulation. Since you told that kid you'd take care of it, we gotta solve this case.
The clock tower crime scene is rather high up on the 3rd floor. The door was locked from the inside, and the window shutters were also locked. But there was rainwater under the window, and the nails in 2 of the dolls had rub marks.
Yeah, and honestly, this one was the easiest locked room mystery. It was kind of obvious, this one, at least for me. I got this one pretty fast compared to the other ones.
In other words, the culprit must have hung a rope ladder from the dolls to escape out the window. With my logic, anything is possible.
Why are you imitating Halara? Anyway, the killer cut their footing on the way down from the window. That way, they could just pull on one side of the rope to retrieve the whole thing.
The shutters come down under their own weight, so they locked once the rope was collected. I'm surprised you noticed the auto-locking feature. You sure love your shutters, Master.
What was the most obvious one that there was?
The rope ladder was collected, then burned in the church incinerator, which only clergy have access to.
That's how we know the mailman must be someone from the clergy.
But one question arose from this. The mailman killings share one more characteristic. All the victims were murdered by strangulation. This piece of information wasn't publicized.
Definitely art gallery murder was blunt force trauma. The strangulation marks were added later.
Which means that it was someone mimicking the mailman. But I already know the identity of the copycat killer. First, the mailman must be someone thin enough to pass through the vent.
someone with the skills to throw the key with precision.
And someone affiliated with the church.
The priest! You're the nailman!
And the copycat is someone who knows that all of the victims were strangled to death.
Because he was the first witness in each case, the person capable of replicating the mailman's crimes is...
The worshiper! You're the copycat criminal!
So they're gonna die now, right? Because that's what happens after the mystery labyrinth. The killers die.
This is the truth of the case.
What's that?
It's the truth. The soul of the true culprit who built this mystery labyrinth.
I see. It looks otherworldly, but there's an ominous air around it.
Thank you, Halara. I was only able to make it this far thanks to you.
I only kept my part of the deal. You made the right choice hiring me. But I will say one thing. You've taken another step toward being a detective. That much is certain. I, Halara Nightmare, acknowledge you.
She acknowledges us.
Really, Halara? You do?
Oh, look at him, a little blushy face. Gosh, I love them. Yes. 10 out of 10. Why you gotta ruin the moment, Shinigami?
All right, all eyes on Shinigami.
What's about to happen?
Oh, isn't it obvious?
It's the moment we've all been waiting for! Time to boot kill the bad guy!
Surging bloodlust. Overflowing despair. The brilliant soul of Shinigami shall expunge this cursed case. Death to all deplorables. Through to the final mystery labyrinth.
Finally, we can leave the mystery labyrinth. Seth's creed. The Burroughs family motto is "Silence is golden." To this day, Seth mumbles in adherence to that creed. 29-0 meat bun shop. I like to read those little facts.
Father?
Are you alright?
What's going on? What happened to those two?
You and your megaphone are driving my ears crazy.
There's no pulse. They're dead.
Dead? What?
What? What is this?
I sure worked hard today. Feels so good to boom kill the murderer.
The mystery labyrinth crumbles when you reap the soul of the true culprit. Then, the cause of the mystery labyrinth's creation pays the price by vanishing with it.
Yep.
I knew this would happen, but it still hurts to see someone die before my eyes. It's like I killed them myself.
Technically, Shinigami killed them.
No, I did kill them. I killed them with the ruthless blade of the truth.
There. Humans boom kill cows and pigs all the time and eat them. You don't feel bad about that, right? These were the souls of deranged murderers. At least you didn't eat them.
Ew.
If you look at it that way, there's nothing to feel bad about at all.
It's not so simple when it comes to people dying.
Did you people do this? Did you kill them with some kind of poison?
Hey, hold on. I have no idea what's going on here. Too much is happening all at once.
We shall talk at headquarters. Follow me there immediately.
Is it just me, or are things more complicated now than before entering the mystery labyrinth?
Oh, you want help? Are you going to rely on me again?
Ugh, I don't want to.
Oh, fine. I can't say no when you ask for help.
Huh?
Everyone!
Oh my god. No, she's not.
Ah, he came back to life!
Oh my god.
Sorry about that. You see, I'm actually the mailman.
What?
These are my final words, so I can't lie.
My god, I can't with her.
I'm the mailman. The worshiper laying there is just a copycat criminal. Search the church for the tools used in each crime. I'm sure you'll find plenty of evidence. If you think I'm lying, go ahead and check it out. Thanks!
My god.
I didn't know you could do that. But that was a super lazy confession. Will it work?
That should do it. We even have witnesses, so this case is closed.
The priest mumbled something, but I couldn't quite hear him.
Mumbled? Do you have a hard time hearing, Seth? Is that why you need to use a megaphone all the time?
Anyway, everyone here will be taken to Amaterasu Corporation at once.
What?
It wasn't effective at all.
He's so stubborn. This is why I hate authority.
Maybe he just has trouble hearing.
What do we do?
Wait, I hear something.
Huh? What now?
A motorbike. Something is heading this way at an alarming speed.
It can't be.
Where is that coming from?
Oh my god.
No. What are you doing here?
Oh, they threw the helmet at his face.
Who are you?
You dare speak so carelessly? Who do you think I am?
The hero who defends peace and order in Kanai Ward. Director of the Amaterasu Peacekeepers. The Honorable Yumi Halasmile.
Okay.
The Peacekeeper's director?
So he is the head of the peacekeepers.
Now you know, small fry. Bow down.
No. Yomi Hellsmile?
benevolent Director Yomi is here to help.
She's kind of creepy.
Oh, excuse me for the late introduction. I am Vice Director of the Peacekeepers, Martina Electro.
Okay, Martina.
She's my beloved right hand. No one else gets to have her.
Ew. What? They're so creepy. Listen, when I first saw this character, I was like, oh, his design is really cool. And I still think his design is pretty cool, but that line right there made him very creepy to me. He's no longer my favorite.
What's with him?
He's creepy.
Master, be careful. This Yomi guy is dangerous.
You know it's serious when Shinigami is scared and serious.
Huh?
I've never seen anyone emit such a dangerous aura before.
He's that bad?
So, what brings you here?
Oh, right. I was so focused on my beloved right hand that I completely forgot.
As mentioned earlier, Director Yomi is here to help. I hear you've been troubled by Seth's unreasonable treatment. Is that right?
Huh?
Director Yomi, what is going on here? Why am I...
We have discovered you've been receiving sizable kickbacks for facilitating donations meant for the church. We now know why you were so desperate to clean up all the Nailman killings. After all, it would be troublesome to lose access to all that money if the priest was arrested as the Nailman.
Wait, please. Director Yomi, I did this under your orders.
Thank you.
Did you say something? Because I didn't hear a thing.
Hey.
I only did this because you ordered me to.
Seth, you make me sad. I'm the hero and defender of peace in this city. My peacekeepers are proud soldiers of that mission. And yet, you let yourself be corrupted. How could you? Seth, for the sake of the peacekeepers and the peace of Kanai Ward, die.
Excuse me? What? Huh? No, I don't think he deserves to die.
Taking advantage of your position as a peacekeeper executive is a serious crime. The punishment must be severe.
No, that's kind of ridiculous. That's kind of a little harsh, don't you think?
Yeah, I'm annoyed my own underling would betray me like this. I'm so annoyed, I'd go insane if I didn't toy around with my beloved right hand.
Ew.
It's an honor.
Gross. I'm sorry, but blech, everything about this relationship is kind of disturbing.
He's terrible. Like a lizard cutting off its own tail to survive.
Yes. I agree.
Someone like him is in charge of the Peacekeepers?
Don't look him in the eyes. Don't talk to him either. If possible, don't even breathe the same air as him. Though it's probably too late for that.
Well then. To our shit for brains friends playing detective. Looks like I have to give you a warning. Know your place in my city and stay there. Follow the rules and don't disturb our peace.
Wait, so he knew the whole time that the Nailman was the priest. But they didn't do anything about it. I mean, we all know the peacekeepers are not the good guys, but what? Ugh, I don't know. It's weird.
Or I'll need need you to die.
Okay. The heck?
In this city, Director Yomi is both the law and the peacekeepers itself.
He needs to go.
Defying us means you defy law and order. You will receive fitting treatment for such behavior.
Before, you were insignificant specks of dust. But now that you've banded together, you've become an eyesore. Detectives, my ass. Annoying little shits.
Wow. That's not very nice.
Yeah, he's kind of trash. Like, severe case of being trash.
Let's go, my beloved right hand.
Yes, Director Yomi.
Ugh. Everything about them is disturbing to me.
Looks like we've been targeted by someone dangerous.
Yeah, thanks to you. One wrong move and it would have been all over. You got that? I'm sorry, but... No buts. None. How did this happen anyway?
Halara, help me out. Please explain what happened. You said you acknowledged me as a detective, didn't you?
What if she doesn't remember anything inside the mystery labyrinth?
What? When did I say that?
Oh my gosh, she doesn't remember being in there.
Huh?
It's such a shame, Master. Everything that happens in the mystery labyrinth gets forgotten.
Oh no, so she didn't actually acknowledge us. She doesn't remember that she did.
What?
Halara's memory must have been wiped after entering and leaving the labyrinth. Nothing inside the mystery labyrinth can be taken into the real world. Not even memories.
But we remember though.
Unless you have a contract with yours truly, that is.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
But I thought Halara and I had finally reached an understanding.
Memories from up until you enter the mystery labyrinth are retained, like the debt you owe for your assignment.
Oh gosh.
That's awful!
Hey, Yuma, are you listening? You better make sure this doesn't happen again.
Okay.
By the way, Chief, our submarine office is tipping over. Are you sure the peacekeepers didn't mess with it?
What? Seriously? I have to go back and repair it. Yuma, help me out. Follow me.
Okay.
It was supposed to be time for you to reveal the solution, but we've ended up in quite the mess.
Huh? Yeah.
This is my first time dealing with the true culprit dying before they could be accused.
Gonna happen a lot.
But I recall how you did your best to try and solve the case.
Oh. Give her a hug. Give her a hug.
You should be proud.
Oh.
Halara.
Look, the chief is calling for you. You should go.
Right. Thank you.
Oh, I love her. I love them. Everything about it. Yes. Yes. Oh, look at cute. Love it. I love them. Those captured by the peacekeepers are sent to detention where they're interrogated until... Okay. Is she poking us in the butt?
Are you serious? A peacekeeper executive was taking bribes from the church?
Look at her. She's poking us.
If Director Yomi said so, it would be considered the truth, even if it isn't.
What about the priest being the nail man?
It's going to be publicly announced as the truth. It appears the priest's strong desire to save others turned him into the nail man. He saw people wishing for revenge as they hammered those nails in the forest and decided he needed to save them. That was the motive, though it could all be a story made up by the peacekeepers.
So, what about the kitty cat criminal?
The who? Ubuki, can you please?
You mean the copycat?
Like, is she doing this on purpose, or is she genuinely like that?
That one was already publicized as well. They say the copycat did it out of admiration for the real Nailman.
And in the end, he felt so much guilt that he poisoned himself? None of this really makes any sense.
Yeah, because he didn't poison himself. We killed him.
It sure didn't look like death by poison to me.
It was me! I did it along with that detective kneeling in penitence over there.
It would make more sense to assume Yomi killed them somehow. Especially when you consider the timing. He'd do it without batting an eye.
Yomi Hellsmile, the director of the Peacekeepers, the leader of our enemy.
I heard he rode in on a dragon.
No, it was a motorcycle.
From what I've investigated, the Peacekeepers' influence is gaining ground at Amaterasu Corporation. There's some sort of power struggle going on. Seems like they're getting their way internally. I hear that their boss, Yomi, is extraordinarily dangerous.
Extraordinary. So he is very normal? How scary.
I mean, when you think about it, extraordinary literally means the opposite of what it looks like extraordinary, but it means like, I mean, that's English for you, isn't it? English is kind of...
It's only a matter of time until the Peacekeepers gain complete control of the corporation. When that happens, they might outright attack the World Detective Organization.
Perhaps the WDO made its move because they saw the warning signs. If that's the case, it could have something to do with Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Oh yeah, what's the deal with Kanai Ward's ultimate secret? We still know nothing about it, huh?
It doesn't
Nope.
seem to have anything to do with the Nailman incident. I wonder what it could be.
Well, we're gonna find out, aren't we? That's the whole point of this game.
Sheesh, so much to deal with. This sounds exhausting.
Didn't I tell you that from the start?
We have to obey directives from number one, no matter how difficult they are.
Well, we got some very talented master detectives gathered here. I'm sure it'll be fine.
I have a bad feeling. What if one of the master detectives ends up, you know, being a culprit or dying? It's very possible, isn't it?
So much. No, everything changes from now on. Yuma, you can take a seat now.
My legs feel numb.
Don't stick your neck out recklessly from now on, for everyone's sake. Got it?
Got it.
Hey, you worked super hard. I'm so stressed I could die. Oh wait, but I can't die.
Do we have a visitor? That's rare.
Yeah, seriously, who the heck could it be?
Yuma, can you go get it?
Sure.
I guess because I'm the only one standing. Oh, it's our friend.
Oh, it's you.
My dad is back safe at home. It's all thanks to you. Thank you for helping us.
No, I just... Well, I'm happy for you.
Aw, look at you getting banged. You were on your knees just a moment ago.
Be quiet.
Oh, there's one more thing I want to ask you.
What is it?
Did someone else die or something?
Will you play catch with me?
Oh, stop. My heart. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry for accusing you of being the copycat killer. I just thought it would be interesting. You are so precious and I love you.
Huh? Catch? But it's raining.
It's always raining.
Actually, sure. Let's play.
Aww. So cute. I can't. My heart can't take the adorableness. We actually see them play
The unending rain. My memories still seem like faraway raindrops. My hands still have yet to grasp a single thing. I'm still lost. Is it all right for me to be here? But with the worn baseball gripped in my hand, my heart somehow feels lighter. Why I wanted to be a detective. It could have been for the sake of something so small that it fits in my hand. Maybe I should give myself credit for this small realization. So, for just a bit longer, I think I'll keep pretending to be a detective.
This game is so good. I really enjoy this game. Chapter 1, the Nailman Killings. And oh, here we go, the results. Why am I getting S's? There we go. Okay, that's a lot better than I thought it was gonna be, let's be honest. I thought I was gonna fail miserably, but the stamina, oh yeah, that's where I failed miserably, but that's okay. I really enjoyed this game. I'm having a lot of fun. Maybe one day when I go back and I replay it on my own, I'll get the SS class and everything. We'll see. But yeah, I really want to just keep playing more. It's a really good game. If you're like on the fence about getting it, I think you should. It's 10 out of 10. I'm really enjoying it so far. And that's where I'm going to end this part. This is the end of chapter 1, so this is going to be the end of this part. That took me a long time to get through chapter 1. Though I'm not complaining though. I thought it was going to be shorter, but it's actually quite long each chapter, so I'm kind of happy about that. In the next part we will start chapter 2. I don't know what to expect. I have thankfully managed to avoid all the spoilers. I have no idea what happens. So yeah, next time we will start chapter 2, and hopefully I will do better in that mystery labyrinth, because now I know how to actually play it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you thought of chapter 1 in the comments below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.